11 miles northeast of the Jack Daniels distillery is Tullahoma, Tennessee, where we visited the Beechcraft Heritage Museum. Here we are in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Walter Beech was born and raised over in Pulaski, just a few miles from here. And now we're going to go to the Beech Heritage Museum that's here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. This is pretty neat. We just came from the Jack Daniels distillery over in Lynchburg. This is the Beech Heritage Museum here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. And this is the sidewalk going up to the entrance door. And along the sides of the sidewalk are taxi lights. Those are taxi lights right there on each side of the sidewalk. Okay, we're in Tullahoma, Tennessee at the Beechcraft Heritage Museum, and this is a Beech Staggerwing, and it's the only
very first one.
It's serial number one.
Serial number one, very first.
This airplane is serial number one that Walter Beech built in 1932, and it's the only Staggerwing built with a split rudder. And if you'll go up there and show that so I can hold this, how that splits apart. I've been in the aviation business all of my life. I have never seen a split rudder on any airplane. Look at that. But that Walter Beech built this with a split rudder with the idea that it would act like a speed brake. Apparently it must not have worked out very well because he didn't build any of the other Staggerwings with a split rudder on it. But that's pretty wild. I have never seen anything like that, a split rudder.
Can we have one of these? Yes, ma'am, you can. We can take this with us, Candace. There is a museum deal about
That's pretty neat. The Staggerwing Beechcraft was the premier executive airplane of its day. The earlier versions in the early 1930s had either a Wright radial engine or a Jacobs radial engine, producing about 350 horsepower. The later versions of the Staggerwing used a Pratt & Whitney radial engine, producing 450 horsepower. The Beechcraft Staggerwing cruises at 202 miles per hour. The top wing is mounted farther aft than the lower wing. Walter Beech had the idea that this would maximize the pilot's visibility and minimize the aircraft's stall speed, and he was right. This airplane carries one pilot and 3 passengers. Officially, this is Beechcraft's Model 17, but the unique design of the wings, being staggered apart like they are, gave the airplane its most popular nickname, the Beechcraft Staggerwing. This is the original travel air that was designed and built by Walter Beech way back in 1925